The Tesla Cybertruck. I'm prefacing this video with some of my background before I plunge in and perhaps ruffle a few feathers. Just so you know, I also own shares in Tesla, and I bought a basic Model 3 just a few weeks ago. I'm a boomer being forcibly retired by a lousy economy in a business and political world gone mad. I've been fascinated by science fiction writing since the early 1960s, following shows like Star Trek and in the UK Thunderbirds, and movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey. I trained as an engineer, moved into computer programming, and then developed that into systems analysis skills. That meant I gather all pertinent information and apply rational and critical thought processes to see the big picture in any system. Of course, that allows me to see how systems work and how it can be improved upon for the benefit of my clients. Through my own life journey, I've also woken up to human psychology, society, and the structural violence it perpetrates on us all. I'd say then I'm an armchair psychologist for what that's worth. I say this to you so you have an understanding of my viewpoint and can determine how credible the rest of my diatribe is going to be. Now for the Cybertruck unveiling. The actual presentation got cut short because of a wardrobe malfunction. I understand this was a hastily assembled prototype, so there's going to be things wrong with it. The unveiling itself was as much a theatrical show as a shareholder rally or a techie cosplay fest. It's hard to pull that off. The glass incident, while it could have been handled better with some more wit from Elon instead of embarrassment, it just shows they are trying to give us, the public, something other than the same old that the legacy automakers have given us for decades. Remember, I'm a boomer, so I've seen how much innovation has been stifled in favor of profit, power, and market performance. Tesla has also shown how badly the business world, with their political and media lackeys, will behave towards any upstart startup that moves into their turf. It's beyond frustrating to me, and says that Adam Smith's invisible hand, from the book of The Theory of Moral Sentiments, is not working except for a very few people, and that hand slaps the remainder of us across the face every day that we work and spend our hard-earned income. Firstly, Elon has stated repeatedly that this was his baby, that the design of the Cybertruck was very Blade Runner, cyberpunk, and would not be for everybody. He also stated it would have some very impressive specifications. Both have proven to be true. So it bewilders me to see all the YouTube videos, particularly the Tesla fans, holding up a thumbs neutral or a thumbs down. Seems to me they're reacting to what they perceive the truck should be, not what it is in actuality. Elon has repeatedly shown his interest in science fiction and a desire for a better world. He's put his money on the line to that effect with Tesla, and SpaceX for that matter. The unveiling had a DeLorean from Back to the Future and a Lotus Esprit from The Spy Who Loved Me on location. This seemed clear evidence of the influence of these vehicles on the design of the Cybertruck. There have been other influences out there, like the Pontiac Aztec, the Honda Ridgeline, just to name a couple. If these design influences had been pursued in their day, this Cybertruck may have just been one of a line of similar-looking pickups, nothing special. I'd have one of these in a heartbeat if I hadn't already blown my retirement nest egg on the Model 3. Not only because it appeals to the science fiction geek in me, but because it moves the needle forward in human development. It also helps our planet, and anybody who disputes that aspect, just remember, I'm a systems analyst, a boomer who's been around a while. So the evidence that we are negatively impacting on terra firma is, in my opinion, only questioned by those who can't see beyond their nose or whom have an agenda. Tesla is already being thrashed and trashed by covertly financed smear campaigns, so give Tesla a break. They are innovative and advancing at an unheralded technological pace. It's not their normal design language for this Cybertruck. In fact, that's a good thing. It says they are not tied to a single approach like legacy automakers. They are also not beholden to the oil and gas industry like legacy automakers. In conclusion, I suggest looking more objectively at Tesla's motors. Perhaps look once more at their mission statement. Read it carefully. It doesn't say we'll make lots of money. It doesn't say we'll become a big corporation. It simply says to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. It's not about Tesla. It's about the world. This is also why they've been targeted by the establishment. If we let that establishment win and put Tesla out of business, we will remain slaves to it. We need Tesla to succeed, otherwise we'll be dragged back into a dystopian past by self-centered big corporations and governments. We'll also be watching mass migration of equatorial populations to Siberia, Canada, Australia and New Zealand as the temperatures get absurd on this planet.